All right, what's up, y'all? This your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. So let's talk. Hey, we got a few guests in the building.
This your boy Dysfunctional.
It's your boy King Nation on Slate No Chronicles.
And this your girl, Miss MD, Miss Motivated Dedicated.
All right. So the voice y'all just heard right there, that's the young lady who's joining us today on the show. Miss MD, Motivated Dedicated. She's an entrepreneur. She's a fitness model, fashion model. You name it. She do a little bit of everything. What we're going to do is we're going to allow her to give herself a brief intro to y'all real quick, and then we're going to jump right into the conversation.
All right. What up, everybody?
You good?
Oh, they good. All right, good. Well, I'm one of those top-notch entrepreneurs streaming. Don't want to live a lifestyle that's in the box. I'm always thinking outside the box, always trying to find another way to create lifestyles that's better among African American communities, as well as the youth and the elderly. I also faced domestic violence in my lifetime. I also have been homeless before, so I can relate. Then I've lived in communities that's been low to moderate incomes. That's always seemed like it's still going down. So I'm ready to rebuild. I want everybody in Alabama to be on the same team with me. Can you get with that? All right.
All right, there we go, y'all. There we go. All right, so it's always good to have that female voice on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we get down sometimes when nobody say we biased. And trust me, y'all, she get down. All right, so we going to jump right off into the conversation, right? Right off into it. Matter of fact, wait, before we do that, last week we talked about the zodiac signs and which strands of marijuana go with the zodiac signs. I want to run down that again per request. I was asked to do this, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll jump right into it. All right, so just off the top, we're going to run straight through it. I hope everybody can hear me, got your pens ready or whatever. So the first one is Aries, and that was Jack Harrer, Jack Harrer. The other one was Taurus, which is Gorilla Glue. Gemini is Maui Wowie, or Maui for short. Cancer is Grape Ape. Leo is the Dosey Does, part of the Girl Scout strand. Virgo is Sour Diesel. Libra is Space Queen, new one for me. Scorpio was UW Purple, another new one for me. Sagittarius was Breathwork, another new one for me. Capricorn is Supermax OG, I think a lot of people know that one. Aquarius was Slurricane, like the E40 song. That was another new one for me. And Pisces is Pineapple Express. Very popular, everybody know that due to the movie. All right, y'all, so that was just a review real quick of the zodiac and which strands of marijuana go with you according to the research we did. All right, so jumping off straight into the questions, right? The conversation. So this is where we're going to start at, fellas and ladies. All right, so New Zealand just accepted the first transgender athlete into the Olympics.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a power lifter. Now this,
A man turned woman.
yes,
Okay.
Wow.
as a power lifter. Now this person competed as a man
Wow.
in 2012, 2013. Came in wherever, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And now coming back as a woman and got accepted. They picked her. What do y'all think about that?
So is he breaking records? She breaking records? 'Cause,
No, just enough to qualify, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, when you think about it, she's stronger than all the other females.
Absolutely.
So if she
Naturally.
breaks a record, would it get an asterisk?
It should. That's what I think.
Would that kick up the notch on what the score is gonna have to be in these competitions that this male running as a female?
Right. I agree. Because naturally she's stronger. He's strong, whatever.
Yeah.
Just
strong.
naturally.
So,
In that regard, I feel like he should be forced to at least lift like a quarter or half or more.
Right. Than what everybody else
The way
would.
it is, you have to lift double because number one, you're not scientifically a woman.
Right.
You don't possess the strength of a woman.
Right.
Exactly.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Exactly.
possess the strengths
Of a man, right. Regardless of how you identify.
Yes.
How you doing, DJ Amby?
I think one of the biggest things is with this woman transgender, which she qualify for the man competition.
He said she did.
Well, it was a man who's
So
crossing
qualified
over as a
man
woman
first. And then the next year ran back and became a woman.
Qualify for
and
one.
qualified
But
for
it's
the
still strong like a
right,
man.
right.
Yeah. So I don't agree with that. Because
It's
it's
un-
like if you make the NBA team and then you trying to play for the D-League or something like that.
Right, or the WNBA.
It'd be different if you ain't never make it in the other league. Because the Olympics are Olympics. It's the best of the best. So if you
Mhm.
make the best of the best out of men, then why would you? Just from a sport point of view, like, I know women that's powerful, strong-minded, they'll try to take on some guys in sport, not weightlifting. fighting sports, but
Right.
some other sports.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see
you
that.
know what I'm saying? I'm down with that. But
Yeah.
So okay, so what do you think?
Well, I take it like this: a guy trying to be a woman
Mm-hmm.
can't do what a woman do, and then like we're trying to compete against someone that's just as powerful as us. Well, either we're gonna have to step our game up as women, go a little harder, or he gonna have to step down a little bit.
So basically, you saying it ain't fair though?
It ain't
It
fair.
ain't fair because
It ain't fair.
the weakest man is just the strongest, just about the strongest one on average.
In that case, in that
So it's not fair.
Vice versa, then that would apply because, like we said, if a woman came to me and tried that,
Mm-hmm.
we should be able to live up to the standards
Mm-hmm.
of the strengths of a man.
She probably wouldn't make
They
it.
probably give her steroids.
She probably wouldn't make it.
but,
They give her legal
but,
steroids.
but it's easier for that though because she ain't got nothing to lose.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I fought professionally, bro.
Mhm,
I hate sparring against women. 'Cause, like I could beat them down and not get no credit for that, but they hit me one good time. Oh, hey, she got you today.
Right.
Ooh,
Oh,
she got
wow.
you today.
Right, right.
Like dang, like she got one lick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a relationship.
But
That-
I'm saying though, like, so if he's dominantly stronger than the woman,
Mm-hmm.
becomes a woman, he's still more dominant, he's stronger than the rest of them.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that would mean that he might have been the weakest of the men.
Yes.
Now he's gonna be the strongest
Strongest
of
of
the
Of the
women.
women. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't make it on the men's side.
We didn't make
He
it.
didn't make it on the men's side. No.
Is that why he switched?
Probably so. He sat out a few years, like 2 years,
Okay.
and then came back.
Did he
So-
make on the men's side?
No, he didn't make it on the
So,
men's
so,
side.
if he sat out for a while,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean his strength diminished?
No.
Probably not. But I would say, like I said, once again, even the weakest male Olympic athlete is probably going to be stronger than the female Olympic athlete. The
'Cause
weakest
you
male.
You gotta
know
look
what
at
I'm saying?
how much weight he had to compete against all the stronger guys in order to get where he had. And if he did not qualify against them, but he's coming over to the women's side, what do they tell us? How do they allow us as women to compete against a guy that
Right.
still
Absolutely,
got
still a guy.
He still has testosterone
Yes.
in him.
Yes.
And his body's going to make it scientific.
Right.
I
Absolutely.
understand the
Absolutely.
acceptance of different people's choice of living, their sexual preferences, and switching genders or whatever, but there should be some kind of limits and standards somewhere.
Right.
Them limits and standards gonna come out if he wins.
It,
Trust me.
absolutely.
They gonna say
Absolutely.
something
Yep.
If he
Yep.
wins. Now if he don't win or he play it like a little under the radar and
Mhm.
just be
Mhm.
compete with them, then it may be under the boat. But as soon as
That's-
he beat somebody, he goes.
that's what's
So
gonna
if he
happen.
If he plays gold, silver, or bronze,
Yeah, whoever,
It's
if
gonna
he
be an
play
issue.
Silver, whoever got bronze gonna trip.
Yep.
Well,
If
why-
he plays gold, whoever got silver gonna trip.
That's right.
If he play fourth place, whoever got fifth place
Gonna trip. Mhm.
Like I was one step away from getting the medal.
So why not go ahead and create those boundaries now before he even start placing,
Or just
so it can
create
be
their
a fair game? Because
Well-
he's transgender, we're gonna recognize and respect that. But at the same time, if y'all gonna allow him to play, go ahead and put those specifications out there now, so it won't be
But
nothing later.
you know how hard that'd be to go back and change all the rules and saying, okay,
Yeah,
since you
that
got
would be hard.
transgender
That would be
inside, you know, the 400 meter, now we got to change it and give you, you know, 2/10 extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they just shouldn't allow it.
But you gotta
But-
think about who allowed him to do that though. Like who really said it's okay? Cause it ain't one person. It ain't like his nephew down the street or his mama said, okay, I'll let you do it. So it had to be like a committee of people who felt like it's gonna be fair. And you
The
gotta
Olympic
kinda
committee?
Like look at their, you know what I'm saying? What the word I'm looking for?
Reason?
Sports word I'm looking for. Integrity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta look at how they see things because I mean, it ain't gonna happen in the USA. I don't think.
Well, it didn't. So far, no athlete so far.
But you
in
got
the
to
US.
MMA though.
They tried though.
They've been trying.
cyclists tried, remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The male
So-
cyclist
Yeah.
that became a woman tried to do that with the team sport. Try to become a
It's
woman.
it's a track runner who just did it, but he can't make the Olympic team. They can do college and all that, but the Olympics is like, nah, we ain't picking no athletes like that.
But New
Wow.
Zealand made it Olympic athlete.
New Zealand is the first country to make it, you know, official.
Oh man, that's kind of rough.
So
It is.
is it like they're trying to say he's really gonna be on a level of a full feminine competition build up? Because I'm all for it if he's gonna be able to function and give his agility as a woman. instead of a guy. And I understand. I wonder did he, because when they're going through transgender transformation, they do have to take certain medication, and certain things may involve and still. Right.
Right.
So it may
But
take away the
It don't
testosterone out of
right,
them.
right. It don't
don't
even
think so?
No,
I know
because
that. Yeah,
let's say an Olympic athlete as a male plays 10th, 20th. Him placing 20th is probably equivalent to number 2 on the female side.
Oh, wow.
Numbers wise. Because you look
Wow.
at the number that a man have to run to qualify. Then look at the number the women have to run. A man can easily make that number in an Olympic athlete.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's different. So him coming over as a man, he gonna make that easily. Easily every time.
I got a question for you. So since you do bodybuilding, if a man bodybuilder that was I guess physique wise cut up, switched sexes and became a woman, wouldn't he be more cut up than a woman?
Yes, definitely.
But
Absolutely.
well, more cut up, no.
He's not gonna have as many curves as a woman
Right,
would have, but
right.
he would be more it'd
He would be more
defined
muscular,
and
right.
muscular than a woman.
More muscular,
would be.
right.
Would that be fair?
Would it be fair? He would lose. He would lose if he did the wrong. If he did the wrong category, he would lose, because of what they're looking for. So with him being switching over and trying to compete as a woman, he would be too big. You know what I'm saying? And they would penalize him for that. You know,
Okay.
they would tell you have too much muscle. Now it's funny we talking about that because it's a woman here in Alabama who switched over and competes as a man, and is winning.
Really?
Got her boobs cut off, the whole nine.
You can do
That's easy. That's an easy fix, cause
Right, once
we
again.
don't-
If you win, you'll be a superhero for all the women.
And that's like she blew up. He
Be
whatever.
like, hey,
he
everybody wear
blew
your
up.
So how is she as big as a man though?
how she what?
How
She-
is she as big as a man?
She's not.
She's not as big,
She
but
picked
she
the category.
qualified.
She picked the category where she don't have to be that big. So you have bodybuilding, you have physique, and classic physique. So
Okay.
each one is like small,
Different.
medium, large.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't have to be as muscular. You just be defined.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. So since we talking about athletics and Olympics and stuff like that, let's talk about baby girl who failed a drug test. You know what I'm saying? So let's get everybody's opinion on that.
I knew you were gonna point to me.
People want to hear from you, man.
I mean, I didn't hear the story, so I'm not. I mean, I heard the story, but I don't know the details.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say, it's gonna be on the side. Y'all already know y'all gonna disagree with me.
Well, the story is her mama passed. She smoked weed.
But the
That's
thing
it.
is, like, just for me, and I'm not trying to be judgmental. This is being real. It makes me mad when people go through things and then they feel like they got an excuse to do the things they do. And I'm not trying to say that they should cut her out of there or whatever like that. I'm not saying
Right,
that's
right.
about them. I'm talking about like looking yourself in the mirror and looking at what you gotta do. Like people had kids all the time, right? And say, "Well, I never want these kids." Well, you got them. You got them. You in a situation right now. You
Yeah,
gotta be
right.
responsible.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Despite
You right.
what they're doing to her, she knows she got a meet coming up. She know everybody looking at her. If she good, she knows somebody throwing haymakers at her always.
Yeah.
Now that's true. And that's the
Hoping
part,
she
that's
slip
the
out one
conversation
game.
nobody want to
they
have.
looking at her like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, the reason
Yeah.
I get bothered because everybody say, "Oh, they got her out the limb. They so wrong. They so wrong. They so wrong." It's different than she went to sleep and somebody injected her with weed.
Right.
what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Somebody injected
that-
her with it.
that's
and-
true.
and-
Wait,
They
wait.
injected her with
On
weed.
that, if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take into consideration of this, man. It's like getting ready for a job interview. You know
Right.
you're gonna be drug tested.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you're going through, whether you lose a parent while preparing for a job, it still doesn't give you an excuse to go flunk your drug test. So what
That's
you gonna
right.
tell them?
That's true.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you preparing for the Olympics. Now this is supposed to be the biggest thing in your life, considering all the obstacles
That's
and
still, but it's
hurdles.
still a job.
Exactly.
It's still a
It's still
job.
a job.
It's her job.
They get
You need to
paid.
go represent
Yeah,
they
the
get
United
paid.
States
Right.
of America.
It's still a
You
job.
know, but perhaps it should have been the people that are around her that say, you know what? No,
Don't
man,
do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's
Right.
who y'all should be blaming. Next to her doing it, because I mean, she's what, 20, 18?
21. 21.
So she's
Still
still
young. Very
so
young.
she needed some real people in her corner to be like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think nobody
Especially.
told her don't do that. I think they were like, no, I feel you, girl. You should go and hit that blood.
Right. Right.
It'll ease the pain. But you make a valid
No.
point, though.
When you lose a mom,
All this
that ain't gonna mask that pain. I
Nope.
mean, that's temporary.
All
You
that's
know,
temporary.
so that can't
That's right.
mask the pain. I lost a mom, so I know what you know. What I'm saying that ain't gonna. That's an excuse at
That
that
is an
point.
That's right.
Don't
That's
mask
right.
the pain. You know,
And-
that should make you want to strive and go after it even more. You know, I lost my mom. Guess
Let me go-
what?
let-
I'm
let me
finna
let
go
that
on
dude
this.
that
I'm
knocked
finna
my
go out here
touchdown.
and do
Right.
my job even harder.
That's right.
For her.
Doing it for her,
At
right?
age
For mama.
21, like nowadays, 21 a lot older. You
Now
some
that's
people
true.
Some people had to go
Fact.
at 12 years old, 13 years old,
True,
waking up
true,
early, trying to
true.
get a job and everything.
True.
We
Right.
use age as a number when it comes to something that we do wrong. Well, we don't want to take age as a number when the responsibility deal with it.
I
You know
tell
what I'm
people
saying?
that all the
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
You gonna be
Like,
young or you gonna be grown.
Yeah, they get on them songs like I'm a man.
Th-
I run this. I
That's
take
right.
Care of this,
Right.
I take
Good
care of
point.
this. Until something go wrong, then they wanna, mama,
Mama.
daddy, help me out. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nah, hey, he right. As much as people
You're right.
don't want to face that about what happened to her, you right on that. And but she even said it when she made her speech. She said, you know, I take responsibility. I knew what I did. I knew my
Right.
sport doesn't allow that. And I was so glad because the first speech she said was, I'm human. And that was the wrong approach to it. That's the wrong approach.
But is it though? Because I mean, I feel both of y'all points.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like, nobody said that when Michael Phelps was doing it.
Now, okay.
They kept dropping
Yeah.
the gold medals.
Now,
So
okay.
I'm just saying, if you're going to allow the white guy to compete
Exactly.
and win medals, and then, oh, he been smoking weed this whole and not take damn medal away from him, why does it matter if she, a woman,
okay, now,
a black woman ran, smoked weed, still fast as I don't know what?
Okay,
It's
well,
not an enhancement.
truth. Okay,
And
so
I'm just
but,
finna say,
but,
it's
but,
not. It's a natural
but
herb.
we have to tell the truth on this. Michael Phelps didn't fail his drug test. Michael Phelps smoked weed before his competition or whatever, but did not fail his drug test. He got caught with the picture of the bong and the mask and all that,
Gotcha.
but never failed his drug test, right?
Gotcha.
And then also, we all know that he's white, she's black. We all know we got to step twice as hard as they step.
Thank you.
Exactly.
We have
He's
to.
saying exactly what
We
I'm
have
saying.
to,
He's saying
right?
exactly what I'm saying.
So, and like, I understand her mom passed, and I hate that for her. I hate
Right.
that for her, you know. But you know these folks is on your ass. You know they on you, wait for you to, because you about to go out here and just get the glory. You about to break, she broke Usain Bolt record and all these other great people records. She about to kill a game, and she still gonna kill a game. But you got to be on your P's and Q's.
You know what the most motivating thing for me about her?
Mm-hmm.
I write down all day, every day. They don't want me to win.
They don't,
Exactly.
right, they don't.
So when somebody
Yep.
pass you a weed, you
Yep.
like, hey, they don't want me.
That's
You
right.
don't
Nah,
want
I'm
me to
straight.
get it. You passing the weed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You get so reliant on friends. No, it's you. Your friends ain't running the Olympics.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's
True.
you. You gotta look yourself in the mirror every day.
And
You know what I'm
see.
saying? You ain't got nobody behind you around you can hide behind.
Nope.
You gotta look your own self in the eyes and say, look, they don't want me to be here. You just gave them what they needed to
You did.
squash it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's
Let's talk
true.
about this. She's going to be the face of the country as well as a household name. Wow.
Okay.
Would have been.
The record.
Would have been.
What about the face? You think they want someone that's
Mhm.
as expressive as her, her nails, her hair, everything that makes her beautiful?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Text and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
Say, you think they want that coming in?
Of course not. They had enough when they had Usain Bolt for 8 years, running it for 8 years.
But it's
Now you got a
deeper
black
than that.
woman coming behind him.
It's deeper than that. 'Cause
Oh, absolutely.
Like for example, because we talking about the downfall of black people now. When Tiger had his downfall,
Mm-hmm.
that whole Green Coat Committee,
Mm-hmm.
this is not our role model. This is not someone we can believe in.
Right.
This is not what our children been watching and hoping to be.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
That's-
man,
that's
I
true.
Never, I never seen them come down that hard, but
No.
every time we mess up, this is what they do.
And
But
go ahead.
we
No, you
mess
got it.
up.
Well, let me ask you this on a side note on that.
Mm-hmm.
She smoked the marijuana, but then they just passed all these approvals.
Oh,
Did
oh,
they
that's
not just pass
no, okay.
all these approvals?
The
so
place-
the U.S. is
No,
passing
the
these
place she
approvals.
smoked it in, Oregon. It's legal in
It's
Oregon.
legal.
It's
That's
legal.
what I'm just saying.
So,
So why are you
absolutely.
penalizing
Because they
her?
got their own
Because
standards.
the Olympics
They
have
got their own
They
standards.
made a mention of
because
that.
the Olympics got their own standards. That's it.
The Olympics have their own standards.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that she resides in a state where it is legal for recreational use
Mhm.
instead of the usage
As an athlete.
Uh,
Right. That's right.
That's
I
still
guess,
rude.
I guess if she would have just waited, basically, if she would have waited till the day of the track meet. Well, even that, but I'm just saying, like, after the drug test, smoke weed before she ran that day. When nobody ever cared because they looked at the same as Michael Phelps. She didn't fail the drug test.
Right.
We just called her.
We just know she smoked weed. Right.
Well, why they
Right.
can't modify? Why the Olympics feel like they got to still go by what's happened 20 years ago to now? Life has changed. The game has changed. The breed has changed. You got different type of people. If the U.S. is approving this type of drug to be a drug, and it's not even considered a drug now.
There's a lot of countries overseas
I mean-
that it's not.
I mean, there's
it's
a lot-
not a crime either now.
Exactly. So why
Canada.
are y'all still grandfathering some old rules and regulations? It's nothing that's gonna make her more faster.
Nope.
It's nothing that's gonna give her more agility on it. It's
No.
nothing. It's research show it calms, it helps. So why can't they make some adjustments on their rules and regulations?
Especially if they're making adjustments to like transgender.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's-
I think
so
that's a country
is it
to
'cause
country thing.
yeah.
Because I don't think America's ready to do that yet.
No.
They're not ready to do that over so
On what?
MMA.
Trying
Say
to be
what?
a man.
Man, transgender fought a girl and almost killed her.
I can believe that.
Wow.
Almost killed her. And I asked the question, everybody said, oh, LGBT, whatever like that.